Okay, my name is DJ Waldo. I'm the Director of Community at Blue Sky Factory. I'm here with Mitch Joel, who just got off stage to a round of applause talking about
just say it's a standing ovation. Just tell them what it was.
Standing ovation. Everybody was clapping and cheering, and I don't think I heard any jeers. But tell us a little bit about what you were talking about. I know it was a 45 minutes worth of talk, but distill it for us quickly, and then I want to really hit on the SEO stuff.
I think there's a lot of preconceived notions that social media is not a B2B play, and for me it is almost entirely a B2B play. I think the ability to have real interactions with real human beings, the ability for consumers to really share what they think, to demo things, to do things in a world where you can share and publish stuff in text, images, audio, and video, to me it's like panacea when you think of like what a B2B industry can do with these new marketing opportunities. And for me, I just wanted to go up there and sort of show them a little bit of the transition, what has happened in media, and then let them have those sort of light bulbs go off. And so when that happens, for me, it's always fun and successful.
Well, you know, it was interesting too, because you said you want to talk about three things, and one of those three things was you were going to give mind-blowing stats. And
did I?
Well, two of them jumped out at me, good. And I want you to talk about both of these. The first one, you said that what was the number? 20% of all searches on Google have never been searched before.
Every single day. This was a stat that was given to me actually to a group of us by the Chief Technology Officer at Google. So it's a fairly
pretty accurate, right?
But the basic message was, again, 20% of all searches done in Google every single day are searches that have never been done before. So even if it's a typo on the word Yahoo, ironically enough, you would presume that has been done before. So I don't necessarily even know that the equation even makes that much sense. But again, it speaks to the changing world we live in. It speaks to new markets coming on, new opportunities coming on. And so if you think about it from purely what are those 20% looking for, and how does that change every single day, you can see that they're basically opportunities are abound.
People are doing these searches, hundreds of thousands of millions of searches while we're there. And where they go.
People think that the searches are about their brand. They're like, there's no one talking about my brand. Okay, but how many people are looking for a solution that your brand actually can help them with? And that's the bigger thing. And so the non-B2B side would be like, think about a Home Depot. Let's say they're following Lowe's and all the other brands, but are they following and engaged with? And hopefully, I'm sure they are. People who are saying, hey, summer's coming. I might want to build my patio. Sort of looking for the first steps there. There's so many hidden opportunities to actually connect, and it's not just search like Google. We are talking about still Twitter, Facebook. All these platforms are just opening up more and more where the search functionality is where the gold is. Well,
and it's interesting you say that too, because I heard I was at actually Chris Brogan's event a couple months ago last month in San Francisco.
I don't like so much.
Yeah, we'll cut that part out. But somebody got up there and they were talking about like the hidden gems of search and all these things, or other social. LinkedIn, like why are people not looking at LinkedIn for what the questions people are asking, right? So
I'm not interested in sort of what's hot and what's not. I'm interested in the platform that now says you can have a thought and you can then publish that thought or question, text, images, audio, and video instantly to the world. That's what I care about. And so, one person will be saying, MySpace is dead, and I can name you hundreds of thousands of musicians who would tell you it's the only place to be.
Right.
And the other part of it for me, which is the bigger idea, is my Facebook isn't your Facebook.
Yeah.
Who I'm following, who you're following, who I'm connected to the group site, it's a totally different experience. And I think we tend to take it for granted. We look at it as a mass media channel, 400 plus million people on Facebook, but no two Facebook experiences are the same.
Yeah.
Well, you're playing Farmville and I'm following a marketing group.
I'm not playing Farmville, actually, just for the record. I don't know what he's talking about at all. You said also something on stage at the very end. You said
I was drunk at
an interesting experiment. You said an interesting experiment would be to throw all of your money in search.
Yeah.
So all your marketing dollars in search. So just give us a little more about that.
Yeah, so it's more of a provocation to have people think differently. And my argument is that in a world of marketing communications where you hope people see a message and then act on it, why not put all of your marketing dollars into an area where people are actively looking for you and nurture that and actually grow those customers before doing that sort of mass advertising. So it wasn't specifically a sort of a plea for SEM or SEO. Right. It was much more of a thought about thinking differently about how you connect to people, For me, I like the search model, again, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, whatever, because there are people actively looking for you. And I like a bit of that magnet a little bit better. I don't know why people don't nurture those people slightly raising their hands more than the random person on the freeway or the person who might pick up the industry magazine on a trade show.
I mean, Chris Penn wrote this post a month ago or something and says, your company is not cool, right? I don't know if you
sure.
but this whole premise that you can't say that your product is cool. Your customers can say that it's cool, but so is it this whole thing that we're so used to saying, look at us, we're great, buy our stuff?
Well, I think mass media created a platform by which we had to shout louder and more than anyone else to get above the noise. In a world where everybody's a publisher and everyone's producing content, suddenly what happens is the filters have to go on. And what these filters actually show is the people who are great at adding value to people's lives are the ones who benefit the most. To me, that's where things get interesting.
Right. That's great. Well, I could probably ask you 100 more questions, but I feel like you've got to get on a flight back to somewhere in Canada, right?
Somewhere.
That was a quick plug for your book.
Sure. The book's called 6 Pixels of Separation. My company is called Twist Image, digital marketing agency. You can find everything about me at www.twistimage.com/law.
I thought you said to find everything about you at google.com.
Just do a search for Mitch Joel, Twist Image.
And I can say also, I did read the book and thought it was incredible.
Oh,
which I have to say, right, because he's standing right here. But anyways, thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.